everyone! Welcome to a fresh episode of Kitchen Stories, ang show na talaga namang busog sa sarap at kwento, kaya paborito ng mga moms at mga kids. My name is Chef Chin and this is my daughter. Yes, and this episode is brought to you by Magnolia Quickmelt Cheese. So we're here in Pia's kitchen and I'm so happy again to have Mimi with me because we will be sharing with you another simple and tasty recipe straight from our kitchen. So are you excited?
I'm excited too.
And sa mga moms who's watching right now, invite your kids because there's no better time than to get your children involved in cooking. It's a lifelong skill that we can teach our young ones and one way also to bond with your family. And later, Mimi and I will share a story that everyone will surely enjoy and learn from.
Yahoo! My favorite part.
But before we tell you our story, Mimi, I'm going to ask you to bring me that brown basket.
Oh, the surprise basket.
Inside our basket, it's either a fruit or a vegetable. So, without peeking, Mimi, I want you to hold it and tell me how it feels. Is it, spiky?
No.
No, I wonder what it is. Is it big?
A little.
A little? Do you want to see what's inside?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Pull it out. What is it?
Onion.
An onion! Yes! Today we're cooking with onion and it's a staple in all over the world. Onions is really good for cooking. It gives flavor and adds to your savory dishes. But do you know that when you slice onion, it makes you cry? Because when you cut onion, it has a gas that reacts and irritates your eyes. Some people, they put it in the freezer. Some people, they run it underwater. But I think when you cut onion, you just have to be fast. So moving on to our recipe today, the dish that we will be preparing for you is a sure hit, especially for all the kids or K-pop fans. And today's recipe is Korean beef stir fry, made more special with Magnolia Quickmelt cheese.
Sounds delicious, Mommy.
Yes, Mimi, it may look difficult, but it's actually really easy to prepare. So for our Korean beef stir fry with melted cheese, we are going to need the following: 500 grams of tenderloin, thinly sliced, 1 white onion, grated, half a pear, grated, 2 tablespoons of sugar, brown, 1/2 cup soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, salt and pepper to taste, sesame seeds to garnish. And for our cheese sauce, we're going to need 1 cup of fresh milk, half a block of the Magnolia Quickmelt cheese, the 440 gram size, salt and pepper to taste. You know that in every ingredient, there's a story behind it. This story is based from a local legend about cebuyas or onion, because in Tagalog, onion is cebuyas. But this is what Mom and Dad prepared for you, this version, and I'm sure you will also enjoy it. Do you want to hear it, Mimi?
Yeah, I want to hear it, Mommy.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Buyas. Buyas was the daughter of a tribal healer. He's like a doctor, you know, and a farmer living in the foothills of a mountain. When Buyas was just a little girl, she was very helpful. She loved lending a hand in their farm. She watered plants and picked fruits and vegetables during harvest season. However, Buyas was also a very sensitive and emotional child. She cried easily when she would see sick people come to their house and seek her father's help. Buyas did not like seeing people struggle, but she also did not want people to see her cry. Buyas would always hide behind the hut in their farm, drying her tears. When Buyas became a teenager, a shortage of water had stricken their village.
Oh no, what happened to the village, Mommy?
I will continue the story later, Mimi, but for now, we have to take a pause for a bit. Itutuloy natin ang kwentuhan after this short break. Welcome back! You're watching Kitchen Stories here on CNN Philippines. So before the break, we already prepared the ingredients for our Korean beef stir fry, and now we're ready to cook. Are you ready, Mimi?
Yes, Mommy.
Alright, so now we'll prepare first off let's start making the marinade. So let's get a bowl. This is Mimi's favorite part. All right, so let's put the sugar. So you can use brown sugar. You can also use white sugar if you don't have. So we'll use our soy sauce. And then let's put some oyster sauce. Let's add our secret ingredient, our onion that's been grated. So let's put pears. So the pear actually helps break down the protein, making your beef more tender. Okay. So now you can mix. Very good, Mimi. We'll add a little bit of pepper. And now it's time to add our beef. But remember, always wash your hands. It always has to be clean. So what's perfect about this marinade is you can actually also marinate overnight and cook it the next day for your baon for school. So this is really perfect. All right, so now we're actually marinated our beef. So now it's time to cook. So we're going to add a bit of vegetable oil. But you know, when you handle anything hot with your children, always have an adult with you, just to be sure. Are you ready? High five, Mom. Yay! So when you stir fry or when you cook this in a pan, don't overcrowd it. Wow, that's a nice sound. I love that.
Yummy.
Yummy, I know. Who likes steak? The crucial part about this recipe is actually getting the right thickness of the beef. So you need it really a bit thin, so it will cook very fast. So about a minute or two on each side. Okay, so now we're done with our Korean beef stir fry. We're going to make the cheese sauce, and that's the best part that we're going to pour over our Korean beef. So we're going to heat the medium saucepan. We'll add our 1 cup of milk inside. After putting the milk inside, you let it simmer a little, and then we're going to put our Magnolia Quickmelt cheese inside. Okay, now the milk is simmering. We're going to add our cheese. Oh my goodness, wow. So can you help Mom stir? Take this, Mom, Mimi. Yum. I love the cheese. So while the cheese is melting, I just want to share that Magnolia Quickmelt cheese is one of our most favorite cheese at home. It's so versatile. You can put it on top of your pasta. You can actually add it in your sandwiches. And it's really one of the most tastiest cheese that I've ever tried. And I love how melty it is, especially. And it's so easy to melt. And it also caramelizes very well. So that's what I love about Magnolia Quickmelt cheese. So here we are. It's already starting to melt. So how do you know if the cheese sauce is ready? If you coat the back of the spoon, then it coats it. Pretty much that's pretty much okay na. Ready na siya. Would you like to continue the story, Mimi, while we do the plating?
Yes, Mommy.
So, a shortage of water had stricken the village that Buyas and her family lived in, and it had gone on for months. This caused a lot of panic. Children were starting to get sick. The supply of food was running out, and people had no idea where they would get their water from. Because of this drought, farms had stopped producing crops. The villagers prayed for rain to come. Days and weeks had passed, but there was still no rain. Everyone started to lose hope, but Buyas patiently waited for the rain to fall every single day. While other kids were busy playing, Buyas was praying. Please let the rain come and let the river flow once again. She patiently waited for her prayer to be heard. One day, Buyas felt like giving up and she started to cry. When her tears fell on the ground, the rain began to pour. The entire village went out of their houses and rejoiced. The next morning, while Buyas was watering the crops, she noticed a strange plant growing. She pulled it out and came a circular vegetable. When Buyas brought the mystery food to her mother found out that it can be used for cooking. Strangely, whenever she cut into the vegetable, it made her cry. This reminded her of her daughter Buyas. Still, the vegetable was delicious and added so much flavor to so many dishes. Buyas and her mom shared the vegetable to the entire village, and they named the plant after buyas. The villagers were so happy because not only did the vegetable make their food more tasty, they also discovered that it could be used as medicine for minor bruises. Everyone was grateful for buyas, for all her sacrifice and her patience. After a long time, the name buyas turned into cebuyas.
So now it's time to add our cheese on top of the Korean stir fry. Yum! I told you, it's so good! Isn't this so glorious? There's something about the velvety cheese over anything. It makes life much better, I think. So now, our Korean beef stir fry with melted quick melt cheese sauce. Yum, yum. Let's eat! Presenting Mimi's Korean beef stir fry, made more special with Magnolia Quickmelt cheese. I can imagine how this tastes. I'm so excited to try it. It's so yummy. I want to give it a shot. How about you, Mimi? You like?
So yummy, Mommy.
You have tried it? Oh, how about me? Okay, let me give it a try. Oh my god. I can't talk. It's so good. The Magnolia Quickmelt cheese is so perfect. It blends in this dish so well. It has a creamy texture. It's milky. Oh my, it makes this dish a lot special. I have to say, this recipe is going to be a favorite in your family. Oh, yummy, success. I love it. All right, so, Mimi, what did you learn from the story of buyas?
Patience, Mommy.
Very good, Mimi, patience. That's why when you are patient and when you pray, good things can happen to you. Right, Mimi? Well, that's for our today's episode of Kitchen Stories. See you again next time for more hearty meals and inspiring stories. My name is Chef Chin and this is... See you again next time here on CNN Philippines. Bye!
Bye.